Hello everyone, I'm Phoenix Tremayne and this is my review of Tali Treatment's Ruthless. This is episode 11, The Devil's Brew. Now first, if you haven't done so, please take a minute to subscribe. If you are a subscriber, thank you much, I really appreciate it. Please hit that like button, because every time you hit that like button, lets YouTube know it's a good video. This is a good channel for Tali Treatment reviews, so help me get myself out there and so that more Tali Treatment fans can see my reviews. And if you want, you can follow me on Instagram and Twitter. You'll find those links in the description box. There you'll get entertainment news and information. And on Twitter, I also add things that'll make you laugh or make you smile. Tali Treatment's Ruthless, episode 11, The Devil's Brew. We start with Ruth pouring the acid on the girl. That wasn't really a cliffhanger for me. If you looked at the opening credits, you see the girl with the acid on her face. I talked about that in my last Ruthless video. So I knew it was going to happen. Plus we saw on the oval that they found a body that was stabbed, had the buried tattoo, and her face was mutilated. So I knew then that it wasn't really Ruth. But yeah, we already knew how it was going to end. And so, Ruth is ruthless. So she went ahead and did it, but they also showed that she had remorse and compassion. Not only did she throw up, because they love showing people throw up on Ruthless, whether it's Andrew or Ruth, sooner or later somebody's going to throw up. And so, she threw up, and she also tried to check on the girl, see how it happened. Marva told her, don't be worrying about the girl. And Daikon, like, what you doing here at the end of the episode, about the girl. So, they show that she's not a bad person. She did what she had to do. Tali also, it was either you or her. If you didn't do it, then they probably would have did you next. So, so that went down. The highest is still feeling down about the visit, and him and Marva sent an informant to go get info. We'll talk more about her. Her name's Melinda. We'll talk a little bit more about her a little bit later. But the highest, I just want to note that the highest is continually on his downward spiral of depression. I really don't think he's going to make it past the next couple episodes. I don't think he's making it to the end of the season. Lynn calls Daikon for more drugs. He tells her to come to the weekend like he did before. We all know she's eventually going to go, but we're now on Tali Treatment time, which means things happen slow. like 5 episodes is like one day, that kind of slow. Hell, have nots. They had one season was like 2 days. But Lynn calls Daikon for more drugs. He tells her to come for the weekend. And, next we had Marva gave us total and complete lesbian tease as she told Melinda to strip, and she told her how great her body was and how, her perky her boobs were and all that good stuff. And the way she was just looking her up and down, it was like, okay, so we got the highest likes boys and Marva likes girls. Nothing happens between the two of them. It was just definitely a homoerotic scene, and Melinda was down for whatever. She was like, I just want to please you. Me and my friend looked at each other like, okay. Lynn, Melinda Plant is sent to spy on Sheriff Detective Billy Polk. That's sort of like that's the white deputy that seems like he's a moron. He doesn't know what the hell he's doing, and he's jealous of Brian, only known him for like 30 seconds. And so in one episode, we got something that wasn't Tali Treatment time. We got they hit the fast forward button on Melinda's seduction of Billy Polk. She showed up at the sheriff's office, told him kind of sort of story about being abused, then, made him feel sorry for her, so he decided, let's get something to eat. And then she's like, I guess I'll sleep in my car, something she was saying. And then he was like, no, he took her to his house, and then before you knew it, she was giving some head. So I guess now she has a place to stay. And Brian wants to go back to the compound. They set that in motion because you got Lynn saying she wants to go back to the compound. You got Brian going back to the compound. You got Sara trying to go back to the compound. So we're about to have another compound showdown, and this potentially will lead to the highest having whatever breakdown he's going to have, and I think Daikon will probably become the new highest or something. So we got Sara, who gets on the last nerve. She threatens to go back to the compound. She has another confrontation with Malcolm. Now, she goes to Mac, and she has a confrontation with him. He can't really give her the answers she wants about her husband. She thinks that, okay, maybe her husband didn't have sex with the highest. Maybe the pictures were doctored or something. So she's like, she now wants to go back and talk to him again. The last time this happened, Daikon showed up in her living room. Now, she's a terrible mother, because when you have cult people showing up in your house and you're not thinking about your child, you're only focused on your husband and what he's doing, or how he's getting it in over at the compound. These people are child sex traffickers. They could easily snatch the child and, get rid of you. And, she's putting her in this dangerous position, but she's also putting her child in this dangerous position. Now, her husband is under deep cover, and, she knows how, she's been there, she knows how dangerous it is, but she still wants to play with fire. And I'm ready for her to get burned, because this is too much. But Sarah's on her way to the compound, but she gets stopped by Malcolm, who pulls her into his office and starts trying to kiss her and let her know he still loves her and all that kind of stuff. And she seems like she's finding it hard to resist, but she manages to resist. And then Malcolm goes to talk to Mac, who tells him to tell Sara because she's going to the compound. So he hurries to go and try and save his woman. At least the woman he had a one-night stand with. His wife, on the other hand, is spending time with Lynn. Now, Cynthia arrives and she's still drinking. So they're just making Cynthia straight drunk. She tries to get Sara to come to a restaurant with her and her friend Sara, not realizing that Sara is the woman who her husband's having an affair with. And, Sara backs out of going to the restaurant. And Lynn lets Cynthia know that she's going to leave Brian. And Cynthia's like, are you using again? Because this behavior doesn't make sense. And is he cheating? She's like, no, he's not cheating. And, so Cynthia's trying to make sense of Lynn wanting to leave Brian. And so things are a little crazy over at the house. But I want Lynn to go back to the compound, because I know how Tali treated Tali. And I would love for her to get some of that Tali treatment, some of that locked in the box, slapped around, beaten by Ruth. Wouldn't want the acid or nothing. But I'm like, if you that dumb to want to go back after you were, attacked and were left bruised, with, what was it, 6 different semen in her? Yeah. I think you need to touch that fire, because you deserve to get burned. You already had your first taste of it, and look what happened. And now, here we go again. So I don't know where Tali is going with this, but yeah, I don't like that. Then we got the end of the episode where Ruth says she's looking for, the girl, see if she's okay or whatever. And then Daikon's there. He's upset. It don't take much to get him upset. And so, she ends up seducing him. And ends up, having sex with her. And then, I guess once he finishes, he pushes away. He's like, what did you do to me? You're evil. I'm supposed to remain pure. And you know why he's supposed to remain purse, because he want to get some of the highest. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, but he was up in the window playing in the cooch. So I don't understand how he's all of a sudden in his feelings about it when he just had his fingers in it. So now he actually got some more of it, and he's going crazy. He's nuts. But, you know, Ruth is like, oh, I love you. Even if you punish me, I love you. She's playing mind games with him. And then he slaps her, I guess because he sees Marva coming. And he slaps her, and then Marva comes in and is like, what's going on in here? And I'm sure they'll brush it off like they always do in the next episode. But that was it. You know, and to me, this will make Ruth look weak in the eyes of Marva, that she keeps trying to check on this girl, even though she poured acid on her. So we'll see where this all leads to. And thanks for watching. I will catch you in the next video.